too.
Yeah, man. You feel me? Technology. Don't get right.
Wow.
What is this?
Damn, my skin look good too.
What kind of wine is this?
This is Stella Rosa Black.
Okay. Black. As long as it's black.
I have
some
crab.
Okay.
Legs. And you have?
I'm from 205, you feel me? Straight from the gas station. You know what I'm saying? That ain't it though. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? Oh, she has some milk. You got some milk?
No, I don't have milk.
Damn, hospitality.
I thought you said you was getting ice cream.
I was gonna get ice cream, but I was like, I'm already late. I just got out of work.
So we're doing a mukbang.
I hope you say that right.
It's mukbang.
It is? Okay.
Yes. I've never done one before, but
Start eating, dude.
I'm excited.
Start eating.
Dang, I'm rushing.
Don't rush.
Let me put my bill on.
Little kid at that.
That's what they give you.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Got the crab on it, everything.
What is wrong?
Juicy seafood.
Juicy seafood. Are they black?
Oh, Bill, Alabama.
Are they black owned?
Boulevard.
Are they black
No.
owned? Okay, no
It's
mind.
a lot of black people working in there, though.
I guess that counts.
I don't know. I don't think
No, I
so.
don't
I don't think so.
Damn. We're going to edit that part out.
No, don't edit it.
We ain't supposed to shit with black business, you feel me? Man, exactly. Shout out to Unmuted. Shout out to Everybody Love Sleep. Shout out to _ I'm Just Sleep.
Mine is It's Ryan.
Yeah.
RHYENN. And my song Lit Life is out on Apple, YouTube, Spotify.
She's a singer. Yes, sir. Am I wrong to say I won't date a girl that like doesn't have a good relationship with her dad?
Yes.
Why would that be wrong?
I understand, but how do you know, like, until you try, how that situation will turn out? Like, how do you know?
I feel like I'm at the age now where like I'm not trying to test run.
I think you're very specific on what you want, and I believe that some of those things are not going to be your wife.
It could be possible.
That's my opinion, because you're like, oh, I don't want nobody who has a child. Like, what if your wife got a son or a daughter?
God wouldn't do me like that.
Why not? What's wrong with that? See, and I'm not trying to be very sensitive to it because I have a daughter. But I'm just saying, like,
I'm gonna let you finish your thought tonight.
What if this woman is like really for you? Like, you just gonna say, nah, not it. Next.
Yep.
Interesting. I'm sure you.
Because I was just about to say, I know my standard. Not saying it's below my standard to date. Let me finish my sentence. I know the standard that I want.
I'm coming for your head.
I know the standard I want personally.
Okay.
There's nothing wrong with women having kids. But for me, that's not how I see my life and how I see my life going. I said that at the Pastor V thing.
Yeah, you did. But I still.
Oh, okay. That's just my standard. Like, I don't, that's just not for me. I want to be the first for everything. Your first child, first marriage, only marriage. You feel me? So that's just how I feel. And I feel like women should start doing that too. Like, people can judge me all day, but I'm not.
Know what you
I'm about to say I know exactly what I want, and people can be in my ears.
But it's been times where people
what?
They have an idea of what they want until they get something different, and then they just.
And if that happens, that happens. But I just know what I don't want. I feel like that's the first step. I don't want that. Mm-hmm. So I'm not even going to entertain that. Because I know that's not what I want. Why would I settle for what I don't want?
You don't entertain it. It is what it
is. Then it gets to the point where I'm just enjoying this and making myself love somebody so I won't be lonely. Mm-hmm. I truly believe I can get exactly what God has for me. When God asks for me, it is for me. I pray for every morning. Shout out to my future wife.
I got a prayer every morning too.
I pray every morning for you. You don't even know it.
Whoever that person is.
Whoever you are. I pray for you every morning.
Exactly
who you are. Because that's what I'm saying. I came up in that. Like, I know people be... I feel like... How you raised? Go back to how you raised.
First.
He did. But I'm saying, my dad, after he died, he got a better relationship with God. He said that. Mm-hmm. And he started praying for the woman he knew he deserved and he wanted. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And he got my mom. And they got married like 4 months into knowing each other.
And he knew then.
Yeah, he knew when he first saw her.
You believe in that? You believe in that? I'm sure you.
I do because I know a man.
But if your dad would never done it, you would have been like, nah.
Yeah, because I would have been raised differently.
Yeah.
But to be raised, and so it's possible, guys. It's possible. Don't let these people confuse you and say it's not possible. Don't settle for what the world say you should have, man.
Right. I agree. And
we do that a lot. You saying social media, we settle for whatever they say. No, I'm going to get what I want.
Yeah.
And what God wants from me. Your standards can never be too high. When niggas be tripping about girls saying, I want a nigga to do this and that.
Yeah.
I'm like, what you tripping for? She can find that. Ain't nothing wrong with that. So, I'm that dude. You feel me? You killing them crabs.
I'm trying, but I ain't getting to it.
Let me get a piece of crab. I can't get a piece.
Make you want to slap your mama.
I ain't gonna slap your mama.
My mama.
Shout out to moms. Not yours. She going crazy. But it's your question, dude.
I was gonna say tell them about my mama, but never mind.
I can though. Your mom dope. She ain't putting no with no boo.
Yes.
Yeah. Your mom dope. I can tell stupid stories about back in the day. Them trips.
Mama do not play.
Well, she treated me like her son though. Like no cap. Like I was just like Love and Chad.
I ain't gonna lie, I suck at like opening up and shit.
Yeah, she really crashing out. Y'all see me thinking that. What's your favorite food?
What's my favorite snack? Oh no, what's my favorite snack?
You love popcorn.
I do love popcorn.
Which is weird.
Is that weird?
Popcorn.
And what else?
What else do you like?
It's something sweet. You don't know?
I should know. I should know though.
Alright, you should know then.
Hold up.
Make it happen, Kev.
Is it candy? Is it a type of candy?
No.
Something sweet. You always eat popcorn, bro.
I do eat popcorn a lot.
Okay, give it to me. That's 1 point subtracted.
Ice cream.
Come on.
I do. I like ice cream.
What's my favorite snacks?
Cookies.
Yeah, I love
and milk. And Hawaiian rolls. I'm on
Great
it.
best friend. She's the true best friend. True best friend.
You remember we used to buy them all the time.
What? Listen, so back when I was in my Back when I was in my JUCO days, you so sweet. That shit good. Back in my JUCO days, I used to come down and stay with Ryan for the weekend. So the way my family was raised, you feel me?
Are you gonna talk about what you said?
Yeah, of course. The way my family was raised, everything in the house is everybody's. Mm-hmm. That's just how we work. Like, you don't even gotta ask. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's all of ours. Because we all like basically the same thing. So, that's how I was raised. You feel me? But everybody wasn't raised like that.
No. There's a difference in sharing and eating all of it.
True. But that's not my mindset.
So,
yeah.
Don't tell the story.
I am. So,
Don't give me an excuse first.
No, I ain't give no excuse. I went bonkers, bro. Like, I would come down during the weekend, and I'm talking about eat them out of house and home. Like, no cap. Like, Gatorade. Go. Like, eat. Like, all of them. Like, I'm talking about, they come back because she had to work, and I'd be still at the house. She come back home. She like, yo, my mans. Like, you're wild. Like,
oh, fish.
I'm talking about fish. Like, legit mad as fuck. But then we had an understanding. We had to come to Jesus, and I understood that.
And he had to buy me some more?
Yeah, I had to buy some more. She was not going for it. I had to call moms up, because you know I had no job at this point. I had to call moms up, Mom, before Rod killed me, can you put some money in my account so I can make sure I buy some Gatorade?
I was so mad.
The dude she was with at the time was mad. That's how it really was.
He was?
Yeah, he was mad. I ate some of his shit, too.
Wait, what?
I think so.
That man, anyway.
Yeah, man, we ain't gonna talk about
it.
You did. Hey, tell them how we met, bro.
We met. I might as well just make this a best friend thing.
I don't know what you thought it was gonna be. I don't know what you thought. Go ahead.
We met at South Alabama.
For sure.
In 2012, fall 2012.
Mm-hmm.
He already knew Asha.
Yeah, Asha.
And me and Asha met at a block party on campus.
Mm-hmm. I had a whole separate group.
Yeah, we had 2 separate groups, but that's another story. Yeah. So he knew Asha from class, right? Biology or science or something.
It was English.
Math,
English.
Oh, all right, I'm off.
You was way.
But anyways, it wasn't my class.
It wasn't. So, I didn't really go to class, so.
You did.
I didn't go.
So he was at the table. I think I met you at the table.
Yep.
You spoke to me and Kickin It. We was all at the table with your guy clique.
Yep. My behind niggas. You feel me?
So they sat with us.
Yeah. First time. And you started janking. It was either you or Kiki started janking.
I don't know. I'm goofy.
What's wrong with your eyes? I was like, what? I swear.
I didn't ask that.
It was Kiki then. It was one
I
of
didn't
you.
ask that.
It was one of you. And I was just like, what? Because I don't know if y'all can tell. My eyes have gotten a lot more mature since then. But like, it's not a lazy eye. My eyes are just like, I don't know. Like, they're just sleepy. You feel me? They're drowsy.
Ha ha.
Sleep.
Bro.
So that's where I get the name from. So but after that, we still weren't like it wasn't like
tight,
it wasn't like I met her and it was just like, oh man, you know,
right,
like,
or anything.
Nah,
but
it
was cool.
We
knew each other.
We
spoke.
Yeah, it wasn't nothing too serious.
So then there was a situation.
I had to have her back.
Went to a kickback with my homegirls.
Yeah.
He was with his homeboys.
Yeah, the crew.
And some of them were trying us on some
acting.
Yeah.
So it was for no reason though.
Let's be transparent.
Yeah.
So one of them was like, "Oh y'all hoes."
Yeah, for no reason. Don't even know.
Now Ryan Day.
Ryan Day, you feel me?
Wasn't taking those anyways. I think you saw me. Did you know me before when I threw the basketball?
Yes. Then this before we.
That's before we even met.
Yeah. But she wasn't.
I'm not. Yeah.
She wasn't taking no crap.
I didn't take no crap. So when somebody called me a hoe, I felt some type of way because
she definitely wasn't on that type of.
I only had sex with one person, and it was the person that I was with at the time. So you're not finna sit around and call me hoe because I ain't even. Like how?
They didn't even know her though. That's the only reason I felt sometimes like, bro, we don't even know them. You know what I'm saying? Like they hanging out with us now, and like I don't know their backstory, but I know like we don't know them for real. Like he never had discussion with you outside that before that, right?
Maybe one of them wanted to talk to me and I didn't talk to them. I don't know.
Something like that.
But you know how that go. Yeah. But yeah, so one of them was like saying he had sex with her. It was a whole big situation because they said we was hoes. Basically. So we went off everything and he ended up walking with us back from the party.
I was like, bro, y'all tripping, bro.
It was whack.
Didn't even know them like that. But I was just like, bro, that's messed up, dog. Like, y'all tripping. So I just walked
conversation. Like, we walked all the way from like.
It was a long way, bro.
Yeah.
A long way.
We walked a long way.
But
we talked all night.
Yo. Like, I was at your room and we just chopped it up.
Yeah. We was at Caitlin's room.
It was one of y'all.
We walked to Caitlin's room. But the point is, the next time I seen him, like we was in the cafeteria, we talked all like we was talking all the time. We realized we were both Christians.
Yeah.
We like basketball.
We took our faith serious.
And it was like I don't know
how
it happened. It just happened.
Like I just wanted to be around her. She wanted to be around me. Like when I tell you, I wake up in the morning.
Yeah,
go eat breakfast with Rye. No cap. Every morning. From then on out, like no, it was a routine.
Yeah.
She'll go to class and I go back to sleep.
Right. Right. Or remember that one time I hit a car.
On everything.
I bumped the car and I was on the way to math class and I parked my car and I bumped the car and I was just like, dang, I ain't going to class today. I'm just gonna go ahead and come to Mark room.
Yep. And we just chilled.
But yeah. We used to kick it all the time.
And then she let me meet her family. That's how I know it was real. She let me meet her family. Like, real deal. Hey, you can come down with me to Pensacola. I said, what? Met her family. Like,
and they love him. Man.
Like, I love them. Like, it was natural.
Yeah.
It wasn't like, you know what I'm saying? Not some stuff you got to force.
Yeah.
No, like, off the rip to, like, mess with them the long way. So we just kept getting close. Then she finally met my folks down the line, and that was.
I love them too.
Yeah, like my dad loved her, called her daughter.
Look me all in my eyes.
What?
Thank you for taking care of my son.
That's all I talked about.
Right, you love people, it come natural. Like,
it do though.
It ain't
that's
even
crazy.
Hard work.
It
like to
that's why I be telling people. Say that again.
Like you can't really love somebody. It's not hard to really like be there for them.
Have you ever felt like our relationship, our friendship was hard, like in any way? Well, like what was our most
only because
time?
me and you, we communicate well.
Yeah.
Like, you know, if I feel some type of way,
you gonna
say it. But
I had to go back home to get my life together. Cause I'm not gonna lie, I went to South and I crashed out. I ain't gonna lie. I never was away from home. My dad's a pastor.
I was sad about that.
So yeah, they had their whole sophomore year without me, and that hurt. Like I'm not even gonna count. Like to get so close to people and like go back home and you just having to watch. Snapchat was booming back then. No, Instagram.
It was Instagram.
Instagram was booming back then. And just to see they turning up, they got all the stories. Cause she kept me updated. Like I'm talking about, we talking
every day. We talked every day.
Like no couch. She come from class. I had a house phone, bro. I didn't have a cell phone. I had a house phone. Yep. I would take our house phone. They'd be like, ride on the phone. And I'd be talking to her all night. No cap. Until my junk lost battery. Yeah. Like, till it lost battery.
Yeah, we did.
Crazy, bro.
We did talk about that.
Crazy. So I finally got to go back their junior year. Well, her junior year.
Yeah.
Her junior year. It became like
we were still in the Grove, though.
Yeah, we still in the Grove. It came my freshman year. Hooped at Fulton State Community College. And like, it was just like, she'll come, and that is a trip. Like, we call it across the bay.
Yeah, we used to all come up there and
just relax. Like,
we'll come pick you up too, so we could go back to the Mobile and drop you back off.
Every weekend. Unless I had like a game or something.
Yeah.
And even they came to my games, bro. I'm not gonna cap. But some games played a lot. Some games I ain't gonna cap. Wasn't touching the floor. But I promise to God, one thing I knew, if I told them about it, they was gonna be up the stands like I was the star player. Like no cap, bro.
Sure.
It was some games I'd be out the game Saturday in the mud, bro.
I remember that one time.
What mad, bro? Like pissed. Like you feel me? Cause I'm very competitive.
Yeah.
Like we're not even gonna talk about the 2-on-2s back in the day. Like you feel me? Like like even when we go to mom's crib, like we was in Tuskegee. Oh yeah, we. And I don't play like that's just in me. Like anybody that know me just know I'm competitive. Right. So, but she could relate because she probably worse. like you know what I'm saying? Like you know how most girls they like, oh, it's just a basketball game. It's just like she on my ass just as bad. You know what I'm saying? Nah, nigga, you was tripping out that whole like, nah, nigga, like you could have did way better. Remember, won my whole championship. My mom and dad understand. I'm not even looking at my mom and dad. I'm looking at Rod and our other girl, Kiki, like crying with tears in my eyes. I remember that. I'm crying. I'm like, yo, bro, they got to see me win a whole championship, bro. That night you pissed me off, but we ain't gonna talk about that.
Not I pissed you off.
Yeah, you pissed me off that night.
How pissed you off that
Remember
night?
that night. Remember what happened.
I didn't get to see me eat it for real. I couldn't get into it, y'all. But
it's
what?
Okay. You went missing, bro. We couldn't find you. That was that night.
Where was it?
We was at what's that white club downtown? We could not find you, dog.
I don't remember.
And we was sad. I bet you don't.
You were sad?
Yeah, we could not find you. We thought we lost you. For my whole night up.
I don't recall.
I recall.
Damn. I'm sorry.
It's okay, man.
Sorry.
But like I said, so
Liddy.
Yeah, she was though. Then graduated from there, went to University of Mobile, and that's right down the street. But by this time, Rod was the first to graduate. So it was a different dynamic. Like Rod's always been mature, and she was blessed to have Trinity around this time, and so it was just kind of like the dynamic kind of changed because we're not. I'm still a kid in a sense, but Rod's not a kid no more.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm still in school. She's done with school. Like, that part of her life is over with.
Right.
I'm in my peak. You feel me? Like, you know? Yeah. So it's just... Yeah. So it's just weird, but it just shows, like, it wasn't hard to adjust. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so now we got to adjust. Like, I still want to see you. I still want to make sure you're done. I think it came like 5 games when I was in Mobile. Yeah, so it's just like we adjusted, you know what I'm saying? Better than most of the people that go through that kind of stuff adjusted. You know what I'm saying? I got used to her being a mother. got to see that side of her.
And that's another thing. We was there for each other through a lot of stuff.
A lot. Like,
a lot
like,
of stuff.
Breakups for me, for sure. I went through a hard breakup.
Like, when we didn't have no job for that summer. And we
Alorca.
had on Alorca.
Together.
Bro.
We were really grinding.
Broke.
But that chicks was nice.
You stayed over there, too.
I stayed with you until your roommate started tripping.
But, yeah. He slept on my couch for a minute.
Facts.
In my college room.
Yeah, because I didn't want to go home. And plus, we were making money. Like, we was making dough.
But we was stressed at first.
No. It's before, because we was like, what we going to work at? Because we wanted to work at kind of the same spot. And so we can know each other. And like I said, like, we was just like, what we going to do? Yeah. And I was like, let's try Lorca.
And let me just say this.
Go ahead.
I could not stand Lorca.
No, I couldn't.
I could do it. Now, a lot of people can do it, but I can't do it. I just wasn't the type to, like, do the type of stuff you had to do.
Yeah. You stayed for a good little minute, though.
I went back.
Oh, did you quit the same time I quit?
I stopped, but I went back.
I had school. So I know I
went back to school, too. I had school.
You know that, I know you got a better job now, but they saying they paying up there now.
For real?
They getting dough. What else? I'm trying to think. What else? It's some more stuff, but we got some more
also,
stuff.
like, when I was at Alorca the second time, I decided that I wanted to quit. Why? Because I've been praying a while, and I was like, man, I graduated. I need something in my field. Yeah. Like, and I kept getting signs that I needed to quit. Yeah. And luckily, I was with someone who was able to handle the bills until I found something better. But thank God he did that, though. Yeah. Like,
she was stressing, though, man.
Because, like, I wasn't happy. Like, I know I got this degree. What am I going to do? Like, it's some people who like that. Like, just be patient with yourself. Be patient with yourself.
In another video, you definitely, but that after you graduate shit is real.
Right. So, did Pac and Jada have a relationship?
I think they did. Why don't people believe people can just be platonic, though?
Exactly. Right. Because we understand that, of course.
I feel like I get more, this shit gonna sound so bad, but I feel like I get more out of my platonic friends than I do at the girls that I'm fucking with. I feel like, because I know it's like, no matter what, Rod's not going nowhere. If that makes sense. Like, till Jesus come, I know we're going to be good. She could be in Alaska. Right. And the connection, like, but we don't see each other every day like we used to. But one thing's
a busy man.
One thing's consistent. And the reason I love Rod is I can see Rod 2 months, and I ain't seen her for 2 months. But it's like, instantly, she laughing, she weak as fuck. Like, before I came over there, had her weak as fuck, just off dumb shit. Like, we understand each other at a level where, like, I don't have to hit her up every day. She doesn't have to hit me up every day. I have other friends. She has other friends, even guy friends. But it's just something about our connection. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
But I haven't found that, for me, I haven't found that romantically. Yeah. Where it's just like, I'm not even worried about it.
Right. And in my mind, like, the way Pac put, like, the wording, like, as far as him being deeply having love for her.
It was more platonic.
Yeah. I think it's really like best friends. Like,
do you believe in soulmates?
Yes. Definitely.
How you feel like you found your soulmate before?
Let's go there.
Relax.
I think someone was like a soulmate.
I feel like I had a soulmate too.
Really? Who? Don't tell me who.
Yeah,
like,
I'll tell you after the camera.
What's what you said about soulmates, but also they know you, like they understand you on a deeper level.
I haven't found that.
Like,
I haven't found that. In a relationship, platonically I have with you.
Right.
But,
Right. But, yeah, they know you on a deeper level.
I feel like you're my platonic soulmate. Is that possible?
I don't think it's always either romantic or...
Does it have to be romantic?
Yeah, it doesn't have to be romantic, I don't think.
Okay, cool. Well, yeah, I can say that then. Yeah.
Aww.
No, seriously though, I do. Because I know just like, we argue, don't get us wrong. Like, anybody knows us, knows we can take it there, buddy. But we can take it there because I know for a fact.
Yeah.
After we're done, you better not say shit about her. I know that. I'm that ass though, and she knows that. And it's the same about me. Like I know she gonna be like, yo, watch your mouth now, cause we've been in those situations. So yeah, we can butt heads, but we know we love each other. Yeah. So it all right, and that's what I want.
Oh.
And that's what I want.
Jim.
What? That is. That's what I want in my relationship.
Yeah. Right. Exactly.
And I don't have that. Well, I know like even if she's having a bad day, and she might not want to talk, we can still get it out. So it's never uncomfortable. I've never.
She's not going nowhere.
Exactly.
She's loyal.
And I don't have to worry about shit. Like, we're mad at each other, but she knows that nigga's gonna be here, bro. And in a good way, not in a toxic way. Like, he's here. I don't have to worry about him. He loves me to the moon and back. So I haven't had that relationship.
But we take friendship seriously.
We've always been like that, which is crazy. People be like, bro, y'all tripping. We take that shit the fuck. That's not crazy.
Yeah. And a lot of people thought we was like together for
a long time. Never done anything, no, even a little bit. It's just like
at all, and that's crazy.
She just understands me, like more than anybody else that I have in my life besides my mom. So that's what, like, she knows when I'm tripping out. She knows when I'm capping. Like, you know what I'm saying? Shit, nah, for real. You know what I'm saying?
Call me out,
and I call her out.
Tough love that I need.
So I guess the prayer needs to change that I find somebody like my best friend that is on that level. Cause that's big to me. Like, I hate when I can't communicate with you, or I feel like stuff is off, or I feel like, you know what I'm saying? I can't deal with people like when stuff go wrong, they shut everybody off. That's not good for me. Right. That falls to me. Like, she can tell you, like, if something's wrong, don't try to be like, no, I don't want to talk about it. No. Yeah, I don't got stop. That messes with me. It messes with me.
Cause I be petty. I be like, so you just gonna go against the grain?
Nah, I got to. I gotta know. So if somebody can't communicate, that draws me back. Cause then I'm second guessing. Cause I'm the type. No matter how mad I am, I can get out how I feel. So, dang, bro.
Yeah, but we
ain't gonna get done.
Yeah, we gonna go. But I agree, though. If I can find somebody that cares as much as my best friend cares.
It's a process, though. Once I just saw how much, like, she loves hard, bro. And she expresses her love. It's a lot of people that say they love you, but she really, like, I've been hungry. My situation wasn't great. Like, my parents definitely was great parents, but financially, I did not have it. And she knows that. I'm hungry. Best friend, you need something? And she meant it. And it was nothing she wanted in return. It was nothing like that. Her family, when I went over there, food galore. Go in the pantry. Go get what you want. Her little brother sharing with me. You know what I'm saying? I didn't have a car. I just got a whip at 26 years old this year. Hey, Rock, can you come pick me up? I'm coming. Like, don't say it. Olive Garden, when I worked at Journeys, from the school, anything. And I never heard her complain, never heard her say, why am I doing it? It was like she loves me that much. So you expect your girl so much more. Right. And all I'm doing is loving her. She's not getting nothing else but knowing I have a person in this world that just loves me unconditionally. That's all she get.
You're going to do good at my wedding.
Yeah, you go. This is just real. It's easy when it's real talk. It's easy when it's real talk, though. Like, that's real talk. And she kept proving that time and time again. Other people, like, I have great friends in my life. Don't get me wrong. And I don't feel like they want nothing. But like I said, I can honestly say it's never been a tick for tat thing or none of that. It's, you got it. I love you. So what you need? If you need this, because I'll be selfish sometimes. I'll be like, nah, I don't need it. And she'll know. No, bro.
You finna get this.
Yeah.
I got you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So why can't we? You feel me? And they in a whole nother level when that's your person.
Yeah. So.
And that's, I guess that's why I won't settle.
That works.
For those things, because I have somebody that's willing to do that, and I'm not a millionaire yet. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I'm not giving her nothing else.
Yeah. And what stayed in the back of my mind is when you talked to me that night and you were like, stop settling. Like you know your worth.
You
like,
really should look at it in the sense of, we just said this last night. I said this with Asha. If the dude isn't on my type of time with you, you shouldn't even talk to him. If he doesn't care for you and show the love and affection that I do, you should automatically be like, nah. I got a homeboy that shows more love than you. Right. And vice versa.
Right.
So that's why with females, they be like, what, man, I got somebody I can call right now. I can be across the world. She gonna figure something out.
Right.
She had her nigga at the time doing shit. Like, we cool now, but at that point in time, it's just like, nah, hey, can you go get my best friend? Like, that's love. Like, you don't get, like I said, you don't get much deeper. Like, we and them but trying to figure out the same job we can have.
Yeah.
Just so we can be together.
Yeah.
We ain't want to be separated. So, it's real. And it's out there. So that gives me hope that, like, it's possible, guys.
Yeah, it's possible.
It's just, I don't know why patience and just, like, I don't know why we settle for less. We all wanted things, because we said we were going to get married at 24. Not me and her. I'm
23.
Saying, like,
you said 23.
I did say 23. What was I thinking?
We was out of college at least 2 years after that, supposedly. And so we should have time to meet somebody.
I didn't make that mark either, but that's why you did. But you did. But
oh yeah.
Yeah.
Got the baby though.
Well, I'm talking about. Yeah, got the baby. Shout out to Trini.
Shout out
Most
to Trini.
beautiful little baby in the world, but no cap. Hope I'm blessed like that, cause that's a blessing. But I'm talking about acting. We used to do fake plays and jump.
We low key on the road to that. Low key.
Nah.
Like I'm writing TV scripts.
Hopefully I got in her ass one day.
Probably.
You was just no, like you was just saying all this stuff you wanted to do. Mm-hmm. I was just like, so what are you doing to do it?
At this point, I'm on the road though.
Oh God, props.
For sure.
You feel me?
Gang, gang.
Gang, gang.
But, yeah. I think I'm doing everything that I've been wanting to do. It's only going to get better. Cheers. Cheers to you.
I know.
You don't got the cup no more. Yeah. Dang.
Right. Yeah, we're going to do talks.
But I am proud of you, though.
Talks of sleep. So, that's a good question. So, how do you feel my journey has been? And I'll go to yours. We'll end it with this. From my evolution to now, since we gave the whole backstory. Mm-hmm. And be honest, you can be transparent as you ever want to be. My bad, y'all.
I'm just very proud of you because you've overcome a lot of obstacles.
Appreciate that.
Like, and it amazes me how much God blesses you because it's been times where you probably shouldn't have made it. And you did, and you found a way every time. God made a way for you every time. He gonna keep making a way. And that also comes from your relationship with God and your parents' relationship with God.
Facts.
And I pray for you too, but your parents, like, when I'm around them, I feel it. Yeah. You know what I mean? Because your dad was like my spiritual. Like once I met your dad, I was calling him about everything.
He loved it though.
So, but I just feel like. I'm just very proud of how you just took charge and you just went ahead and did what you feel like you love to do, and you don't let nobody steer you away from what you believe that you meant to do, and it shows because people starting to realize like you headed for greatness. Like, I
appreciate that. I received that.
And can't nobody stop you.
I received that.
Can't nobody stop you.
It's dope, man. It's a long way from sitting in our room talking about the stuff we were gonna do.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah. Your turn? Your progression has been just understanding. Rod was very hard-headed when we first met, I feel like. Rod wanted to do Rod. Rod knew what Rod wanted to do.
I was hard-headed?
Yeah.
Okay.
But, in like the way, like, you had your own way of doing things. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Your family structure, and all that kind of stuff, you feel me? But great family, don't get me wrong, but she found who Ryan Day was. Not who nobody else had to say she was, who inside, who she knew God created her to be. and to do on this earth. Like, I felt like early on, she just did things to please others. Mm-hmm. And then as the process went on, like, especially after she graduated, she realized, I'm not finding happiness pleasing everybody else. Right. What about my happiness? Mm-hmm. What about my talents? And I found out she had a love for music, singing, writing. You know what I'm saying? It came not out of nowhere, but like she finally said, this is what I want to do. And I'm going to walk by faith and not by sight. And I'm going to go for it. And who mess with it, mess with it. Because that's how I live my life. Who mess with it, mess with it. Who don't.
Because
God got me.
Yeah.
What God has for me is for me.
Yeah.
Can't nobody take that away from me.
Right.
And I see that confidence. And I see that drive. And I see that, okay, now I see what you're saying. Mm-hmm. Okay. Let's eat. Sure. Let's get it. Let's do this thing.
You at the top.
Let's do it. And that's what you got to have. If y'all don't take nothing else, can't nobody stop you. Mm-hmm. Even if this isn't, which I know this is what God wants us to do, but just let's say it isn't. Yeah. I would rather go out like that than to not try.
Right. Then you get old and you like, what if? There's so many older people.
I hate what I always say. I hate what ifs. Yeah. I've been saying that from the first time. I can't live with what ifs. So I would rather, like, we had a group back in the day, and that's a what if in my life. What if I would have stayed? Mm-hmm. What if we would have kept going? My life could be different than right now. Mm-hmm. So at this stage of my life, I told myself, I graduated my psychology degree. I did all that. I said, I'm giving myself 2 years. Right. And I'm still in year 1. And I'm going to give everything I have to this. You know what I'm saying? I could have easily went, got another degree, be in school right now, working toward my master's, going to the psychology field, and do that and enjoy it. But I don't feel like that's my purpose. Right. So, with anybody out there with a dream, give yourself a time in God's timing and do what you need to do. And I'm talking about put your all in it. And if you fall knowing, hey, I gave him my all. Right. And we all got different talents. If you find your purpose, you're going to get paid greatly for it. So don't be scared. We be so worried about...
Even if you touch one person.
Man, I'm telling you. Because people are watching. People are watching. Yeah. And your personality, like, she just got out of the shell. Where I used to be the type of person, she got to know you just to talk. No cap. Now it's like, we can rise out of the shell. She's showing her personality. Yeah. She's showing who Rye is. Like, I always knew you were dope. But now you're showing the world you dope. Mm-hmm. And you're not ashamed of this is me. Right. This is how I want to do it. If you don't like it, kick rocks. Sure. And that's how you got to live your life, guys. I'm serious. God made you wonderfully made. You're wonderfully made. So stand in that and be the best you can be.
That's how you win that.
That's it! But that's all we have, man. What you call your shit? What you want to call it? You need to start doing that more often. Just sit.
What should we call it?
I got toss or sleep. What's yours? You got to give me some.
I used to say Kickin It with Rye.
Kickin It with Rye? That's dope. You got to do
Kickin It with Rye.
Kickin It with Rye. Hey, Kickin It with Rye. Yeah! So Kickin It with Rye. So I'm going to make sure she stay on this. And she tell her story.
I'm sure he will.
She has a great story. Like stories about her life. Like she said, I'm a testament. This is a true testament of faith and favor and grace right here. So hopefully she shows y'all that through this, okay? So Kickin It with Rye.
Toss with sleep.
Come check me out tomorrow.